Hi everyone, welcome back
To Zack and Tory, and today's Wednesday,
so you know what that means.
gotta have some wine.
Cheers.
So we just recently celebrated our 3-year anniversary together, so we thought that we would give you our personal tips and points on how to keep
Someone said too much wine already.
our personal tips and pointers on how we have kept our relationship going thus far. I think the most important thing is communication, and this goes with everything in life. So it's really important in the beginning of a relationship to just really be honest and just communicate with what your needs are, what your wants are, everything. Communication is key number one.
Absolutely. So when I communicate to take the trash out, you don't. Obviously you're slacking in that department.
Yep. But at least I knew it.
Yeah, right?
So what's number one for you?
My number one is actually to keep things interesting. And not just in the bedroom. No, I'm just joking. But no, in all honesty, keeping things interesting as in like just doing different things together, like on different spontaneous dates, you know, surprising the other person with just something spontaneous and something different, you know, like going to a different restaurant, trying a different cuisine.
Okay, so my favorite memories with Tori are honestly some of the times that we've traveled together. We've had a blast. And
Why are you drunk already? We've traveled to many different places like Chicago and Boston and Nashville, and we still continue to travel together. And honestly, a lot of our great memories are from traveling together. So I think that's a good thing in a relationship that helps your relationship work.
So especially when it's your first time traveling to a place, because when we went to Chicago, it was my first time in Chicago, it was Tori's first time in Chicago. We were both very excited, and the fact that we shared that moment together was just something that we'll remember forever.
Mm. So yeah, so another thing that I think you should really do well with one another, which I think Zach and I do really well at, is laugh at each other's jokes, even when they're not funny. Zach,
Or just
half the time.
Or just laugh at each other.
Yeah, honestly, we're really good at just laughing about the little things, you know. Even if we have a stupid little bicker, we laugh about it afterwards, and honestly, we forget what we were bickering about.
Another glass.
Another glass.
So my third one is teamwork. And this is more or less when you live with each other, because when you live on your own with each other, there is only you two. And so it's very important to, one, communicate, and two, teamwork. Be a team!
So what I think Zach is trying to say is when you're tackling something when living together, like say like cleaning the living room or the kitchen or something, do it together. Do it as a team. Don't put it on one person.
So you clean the kitchen and I'll clean the living room.
The real living room. My next one is to compliment each other. So I think it's really good and very important in a relationship to always compliment each other, especially when you like feel that the other person kind of doesn't have very good strengths with certain things. Like, so compliment one another when cooking a new dish.
Ooh, exactly.
You know?
Or for example, when Tori tries on a dress and says, "Does this dress make me look fat?"
Obviously he's gonna say no.
No.
But does it? Yes. Just kidding, I've never tried on a dress. Oh my god, okay. But yeah, so like, also another thing would be, for complimenting each other, would be like, if I got a new outfit. Maybe not a dress, but maybe like an outfit, or, you know, I was trying a different hairstyle. You know, compliment them, and then tell them that it's horrible. Because honesty is a good one too. We didn't put honesty in here.
You want to be honest, but you also want to compliment. So when you say, "Does my outfit look good?" be like, "It looks great, but you should probably change your shirt and your pants."
So the whole outfit?
My next one is to spoil each other. And we are honestly really good at this at times and really bad at this at times.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be the smallest thing. Like, sometimes it's the biggest deal when Tori just goes to the store and he'll just bring me back a bar of dark chocolate. It'll make my day. And I'll never forget it.
Or nice little things like making dinner before the other person gets home from work. And honestly, it's a really nice treat to just spoil one another and to just like put someone else in front of yourself. So I think that's a really good point in a relationship that makes a very healthy relationship.
Yeah.
So my next one is to drink lots of wine. And what I mean by this is to just kind of relax and just sit back and, you know, open a bottle and kind of just relax with each other. If you're underage and you can't drink wine, I don't know, just
Drink some Coca-Cola.
yeah,
Never
or
mind.
some
Hot's
Sprite.
disgusting. Drink some lemon water. That shit's good for you.
Yeah, so just, you know, don't drink wine, but just drink and be social. I don't know. But yeah, so
No,
drinking
so
wine is a good one.
something I have to add to that is it's important to,
unwind and let loose with each other.
especially when it's only you two. You know, if you are over the age of 21 and you know you guys always go out with a group of friends or you know just go to the bar with each other, it's really nice to just stay at home, open a bottle of wine, get a six-pack, spend time with each other, and drink. So my last point is to find common interests and or hobbies. And this is super important because after the first couple months of dating, if you like screamo and I like country, and you like something else and I like something else that's opposite of that, the common ground really gets lost. So one thing that honestly I love about each other is that we love the same genre of music, we love the same types of movies, we love the same colors.
Yeah.
We're very similar in that aspect.
Yeah, but definitely support each other through different common interests. So, say I do like screamo and Zach likes pop. Obviously, you know, take the time to listen to the screamo and take the time to listen to pop, and kind of share in each other's interests as well.
Yeah.
You know, you can find common interests, and you can also share in each other's interests as well. I think that's also a very good point in a relationship that you should have. It's a good quality to have.
Especially when living with each other because, for instance, Tori loves to paint and I like to game. So sometimes if Tori's like, well, I really want to paint, I'm like, okay, well, you can paint and I'll play on my game for a little while.
Yeah, which is really nice because we actually have a spare bedroom, which is our crafting and gaming room. So we're still with each other hanging out, but just doing different things that we like to do at different times.
Exactly.
And that actually is my last point, which is kind of cool because it ties together, is compromise. So if Zach doesn't want to do what I want to do, then that's okay. You kind of just have to, you know, let it go and just move on from it. Honestly, take the time to just do your own thing, let him do his own thing, or her do her own thing, and, you know, just compromise. I think that's a very good thing in a relationship. Yeah. Or if you're fighting about something, just agree to disagree. Sorry, the wine got to me a little bit.
One instance of this is I really would just wanted to stay in the apartment and read my book, but Tori really wanted to go by the pool and lay out. So I just brought my book to the pool. And we were both super happy. I was wearing a sweater and hoodie, or in sweatpants.
When it was like 80 out.
But I was happy, he was happy.
And it's a good compromise. So really, out of these 10 things that we kind of came up with as a couple and kind of on our own, it's just a good thing to like kind of sit back and figure out with each other, you know?
Every relationship is always going to be different. We can't tell you the do's and don'ts of every relationship because yours is going to be 10 times different than mine.
And that's because every person is different, you know, and everyone has different qualities and share different qualities. So relationships are always going to be different. But for us, this is what has worked, and there's other things that we haven't mentioned that also help us out, and other things that don't help us out. But we're still learning. So cheers to 3 years, and I hope forevermore. I love you.
Loves you too. And we love you guys.
Yeah, and we love you so much. So happy Wine Wednesday. Hopefully you shared with us a glass of wine, and I spilled on myself. And if you're not of age, then you share with your favorite glass of apple juice or Coke. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we love you, and we'll see you on
Friday.
Yeah. Bye.
See you in 2 days.